Hello everyone, Magic Guerrero Studios here again, and today we're going to be doing another Thomas Home Media Collection video. Because it's been I think it's almost 2 years since I've done the last one. In 22 I didn't show one, but here we are, we're doing another one, 23. Yeah, the reason why, also before we start, the reason why I have all my Home Media Thomas stuff, as well as my non-Thomas stuff in this box, box, in here, in this box, is because I'm currently moving, and I just need to put everything, I'm just organizing everything. Like, some of my other Thomas stuff and my Hilda books are in here. Yeah, as you can see. So yeah. I'm probably gonna have to look for another box because I just like plastic boxes. Why am I talking about boxes? This is not a box video, this is a Thomas video. And this is probably the only video that people are gonna see, because if I post anything not Thomas related, no one doesn't really watch it. Anyways, let's continue. Now, I put the different types of home media into sections. Like, I have the Blu-ray first, then the VHS tapes, and then the rest are going to be DVDs. So, the first piece, which is the only Blu-ray of Thomas that I have, is Thomas and the Magic Railroad for the 20th anniversary. If you're a person who's never seen the director's cut yet, or pieces of the director's cut, this is where you would want to see it. It includes also interviews of the actors, and just some other cool stuff. And yes, it does have a DVD inside, so in case if you don't have a Blu-ray, there's a DVD, and it has just the same features and everything. And yeah. Alright, now let's get on to VHS tapes. We have Magic Railroad again, but on VHS. This is the clamshell version. I really like these clamshell cases. I found this at a thrift store back in October, and unfortunately it has a little dent on it, but it still looks good. There's that. You know, I really wish I was born in the 90s. Does anyone wish that they were born in the 90s as well? Here are the episode VHSs. We have the first American release. We have Thomas Gets Tricked. Well, I don't know the first ever release of Thomas Gets Tricked, but I can tell it's one of the first because it has the Shining Time Station logo right here, because how Thomas got to the States is through Shining Time Station, because for some odd reason they won't allow 5-minute shows on America. America confuses me sometimes. Yeah, this tape is the cover is really beaten up. I had to put tape right here and everything. And also, so far, this remains the only piece of Thomas Home Media that I have that has Ringo Starr as the narrator, because all the other ones, it's either Michael Brandon, Michael Brandon, Alec Baldwin, George Carlin, and all of them. So I have Ringo, which is cool. Next up we have is A Big Day for Thomas. Out of all these, besides the Magic Railroad tape, this cover is in good condition. Yep, there's that. And let me just pull that up. It has the Thomas and Friends logo and not the Thomas and Tank Engine Friends logo. And we have Best of James. Have to tape up the top here because it was beaten up. What's funny is that I have Best of James on VHS, but none of the other ones, and I have all the other ones on DVD, but not Best of James on DVD. So there's Best of James. Oh boy, this case is really beaten up. This is 10 Years of Thomas, aka I like to call it Starbucks coffee stained Thomas VHS. There's like coffee stains. I had to tape this up. Oh my god. But it's got some love to it. And by the way, if I ever watch these tapes yet, I've seen the episodes and of course the movie, but I need to get some wires and hook up a TV to my VHS player so that I can test these things out, because I'm pretty sure some of them run, hopefully. Alright, that's all the VHS tapes. Now let's go on to DVDs. So first up we have is Magic Railroad yet again for a third time, but on the DVD release, or American DVD release from 2000 onwards. And there's the inside, nothing really. Didn't when the movie come out, or like this come out in home media in 2000, it had like a shiny version of this. Was that true or not? I'm quite curious. Looks like I'll have to find that version. There we go. Next up is the next Thomas movie. I put the movies first, then best ofs, and then the other releases. Next up we have is Calling All Engines. This is the release without the red case or the 60th anniversary sticker or thing right here on the bottom. This movie, it's okay. Like, it's not the best, but it's not the worst either. I mean, it's better than Modern Thomas by a long shot. Here's the back. I just love how it says our story stop is Calling All Engines, and that's it. That's just the only story stop. But yeah, but I will say I really, really love this poster. Next up we have is my second favorite Thomas movie, The Great Discovery. I got a new version of this movie recently, back in February with my Tommy Donald Douglas. Well, I had the music CD only for a while, but not the actual movie disc. But I do now. Yep, and I am really nostalgic for this movie. I just remember sitting in my living room and then just watching this movie endlessly. So many good times. Damn it, I wish I was a kid again. Does anyone wish they were? And then there's the movie, the music CD, and don't mind that. I just put my 2022 Wind Railway pamphlet in there so that I remember where it's at, because I don't know where else to put it. But, oh well. Also, why the engine sad when there's a celebration going on? Alright, next up we have is The Adventure Begins. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a slipcover. None of these have slipcovers. I wish they did. I got this for Easter in like 2018. Yeah, 2018, and I was really happy to find this. I found this in a dollar store, and this was the only one there, and that was quite shocking. So there's everything, and then it includes a bonus episode, Old Reliable Edward. So that's The Adventure Begins. I really like this movie. Let me just put it back in. Sorry, it's hard to put them back in here because I'm holding with one camera. Next up we have is one of my favorite Thomas movies is Star Legend of the Lost Treasure. I got this with a slipcover a couple months ago as well, but it was too beaten up, and I don't know where it's at. I'll probably have to find it somewhere, but this, oh my god, this movie was awesome. I know, also real quick, Some people say, like, of course, I know Magic Railroad was supposed to be Thomas's cinematic debut, but in my opinion, Great Discovery and Lost Treasure, in my opinion, feel cinematic to me. Here's the back. The Smallies. Look at them, they're so weird. My name's John. Sailor John. John Cena. And now the last Thomas movie is The Great Race. Again, this one's okay. I mean, when this first came out in 2016, I loved it, but now over time, my opinion kind of changed. It's just an okay Thomas movie. Like, the songs in it are really cool, are really catchy. I love how Scotsman's in the movie, and I like Streamline Gordon and Streamline Thomas. Changed my mind. And I really do like Ashima. But it's kind of predictable, but it's alright. Now we're done with the movies. Now let's get on to the regular releases. So first we have is Best Of. We have Best of Thomas. This does have a pamphlet, but it's in here, I think. I don't feel like getting it out because I'm lazy. I'll probably have to get a new one someday because... Oh wait, no, here's a pamphlet. This is one of the only ones that actually has a pamphlet. Unfortunately, I think it's missing a page in the middle, but that's okay. You know, I want to get a sky background, some Wooden Railway track, and some grass and recreate this photo because I love these Wooden Railway promos so much. And then here's some other Thomas releases. I need a couple in these. I need all these, please. I need available at retailers near you. Sadly, they don't do that anymore. Yeah. Anyways, I probably have to get a new Best of Thomas DVD in the future because if you look closely right here, it's the middle of the disc is beginning to crack a bit. And I don't want to risk breaking this, so I don't really play this as much. But I'm happy to have it. Next up we have is Best of Percy. Oh god, there's that price tag. I can't like rip it off because unfortunately it will damage the cover in the back, so that's fun. Also, it has a Magic Railroad promo in here. Was this released before Magic Railroad or the same? Was this released during production of Magic Railroad and they just put that in there, or was this released during 2000 or something? That's odd, but it's cool, I guess. And here's the last Best of on DVD. It is Best of Gordon. There's everything on the back. I love this promo picture right here. So that's Best of Gordon. I need Best of James, but like I said earlier, I have Best of James on VHS, but none of the other ones, but I don't have Best of James on the DVD, so that's another one I'll probably have to get. And here's 10 years of Thomas. Unlike the VHS, this one's actually in good condition. Except for that little dent, but we won't talk about that. Here's Best of Thomas. Thomas and his friends help out. This was one of the first DVDs when I first started collecting Thomas home media stuff again. I mean, I always had, but really started collecting them. And then we have a free sampler tape. Free sampler DVD. Yeah, I guess like when you bought this, it would come with a set, I think. And it only has 2 stories. Hold on, what's this saying? Oh, so like, I guess maybe with purchase of place. Oh, okay. That's cool. You get like a DVD with the play set. That's awesome. Okay, I have to move all of these down here so that we can get on to the next row. So let's get on to the next row. I think, is this the last row of Thomas DVDs? Hold on, let me look. Yeah. So, alright, let's get started. First up we have is Trust Thomas / A Big Day for Thomas. What's weird, I got this as a kid and it only played Trust Thomas, but not A Big Day for Thomas for some reason. Maybe I got like an error on my DVD, or is that how a lot of them, all these 2-disc things go? Next up we have is Thomas Gets Bumped. Harold looks terrifying, but I love this one because I really do like Season 3. Season 3, in my opinion, is very underrated. Then we have Thomas, Percy, and the Dragon, another one of my favorites, because it includes Edward's Exploit, my favorite episode of all time. Here's Sing-Along and Stories. Bonus song included. And there's that Magic Railroad Thomas promo again. And the 2 episodes are Peter Sam, the Refreshment Lady, and Bulldog. You know, the one where Sir Handel almost dies. And here's Thomas and his friends get along. But I don't think they'll ever get along with each other. Oh, hi, look, it's Duncan. What I'm trying to do right here is I tried to have seasons 1, and then it transitions into 2, then 3, 4, and then 5 right here. And speaking of 5, here's my only season 5 DVD, and this is another one of my favorites. Races, Rescues, and Runaways, because it's season 5. With Percy, Percy being happy up here. And Thomas is just dead down there. Alright, now we're transitioning into the 6th season. We have Thomas and the Jet Engine and Other Stories, another one of my favorites, because Thomas and the Jet Engine is one of my favorite episodes. Unfortunately, it has Michael Brandon Season 7 on here, not Michelangelos. Yet here's another one of my favorites, Percy's Chocolate Crunch, and it is a big case because it says it includes free Inside Music CD sampler, but it doesn't include the CD. It includes the take along, or it's not here at the moment, but it is. But I do have it still. It has the take along DVD reenact scene thing, those reenact, those take along DVDs, those take along packs. It had the one where it has Thomas in a special letter, it has a special piece of track, and there's a brick wall, and it has a shocked face Thomas, and then you just plow him through it, and it includes the DVD so that you can reenact the episode. And there's other ones, there's one for Gordon Takes a Tumble, James and the Trouble with Trees, Henry and the Elephant, and there's one with Diesel, and there's one with Emily. But those will be kind of hard to get for a good price. Here's yet another one of my favorites. Take a shot every single time I say one of my favorites. Thomas's Snowy Surprise. Scary Jack Frost. What we have is the pack episodes. We have On Site with Thomas, with that weird face. Seriously, it looks like a bunch of bees stung him. As Train Boy said, this Thomas has a beehive under his face. Also, I really like these really small cases. I don't know why, I just love them. Next up we have is another double feature thing, Spills and Chills, which is awesome, and New Friends for Thomas. And I haven't played this yet, but hopefully it has Michelangelos as the narrator, because I really like Michelangelos. He is the GOAT. Then we have my only Season 7 DVD, Hooray for Thomas. I have a lot of nostalgic memories for Season 7. I remember watching them and just playing with my take-alongs. Oh my god, such good memories. Such good memories, man. There's the back, and yeah. Season 7 is okay to me. it's pretty good. I mean, it is the black sheep of the classic series, or like old model series, if I could even put it in here. Hold on. It's not as good as the previous seasons, but it's still good. And here we go on to the hit entertainment era, or the hit model era. You know, this era has a lot of names. Here's Steamies versus Diesels. I got this for Christmas in it's either 2018 or 2019. I'm not too sure. Here is Thomas's Sodor Celebration. Yep. Here we have It's Great to Be an Engine. Out of all the hit era DVDs, this one I think has the best episodes on it, or like the best release of the hit era. Like ones like Too Hot for Thomas, or Emily's Adventure, or Percy and the Magic Carpet are just no. But ones like Emily's Adventure, not Emily's Adventure, like ones like You Can Do It Toby is pretty decent. Gordon Takes Charge is pretty good. Edward the Great is really good. In fact, it's actually one of my favorite episodes. And James Goes Too Far is pretty cool as well, where James actually cares to get a job that's not Coach's. Pretty, yeah, James, you get a gold star for that. Here's a nostalgic one. This is Track Stars. I remember this. Now, I tried to look for this on like the bonus features, but I remember watching. I remember I had Track Stars, and I thought this had like the Lego Duplo commercial, the Wooden Railway commercial, and the Tomy commercial. I tried to look on here, but I guess it doesn't have it. Maybe it was another Thomas DVD I had. I don't know. But yeah, hold on. What are the episodes? Oh, they don't even tell you. Yeah, one thing I don't like about some of these hit era DVDs is that they just don't tell you the episode names. Just say 6 adventure stories or whatever. Like, just tell us the name of it. It's not that hard to do. Here we have Milkshake Muddle. Even though, yes, I kind of like this cover, and I really do like these really thin cases. The DVD menu on this is fecal matter. If you want to know what I'm talking about, if you have this DVD and you don't remember watching it for a while, or if you haven't watched it in a while, go check it. Go take a look for yourself, or go take a look at Lego Lovers, Thomas Home Media review on it. Here's another release. Here is Engines and Escapades. Don't mind that. My dad found this for me at a thrift store. Dry fork. What does dry fork mean? I don't know. It's weird, man. And then here's the back. Oh, and look, there's that one time where Madge sharded all over Scarlo and Rheneas. That's fun. Then here is the last model era of the show, Carnival Capers. For some reason, they advertised Percy as a new character. I mean, Rosie and Rocky are new characters. Unfortunately, that means that episode is on here. Oh my god, I hate that episode so much. But I'm not going to talk about it. But I think maybe they just said, screw it, just put Percy on there. Here is the back. It does have a pamphlet in here, but it's not really a Thomas pamphlet. Bring home your favorite friends on DVD today. Like, the only things on here that has Thomas is Come Ride the Rails, Milkshake Muddle, which I already have, and then Tales from the Tracks. What's funny, I don't have the DVD anymore for Come Ride the Rails, but what was funny, this part right here where it says the title, it reminded me of toilet paper. Next up, we have the last 4 of them. These are all the CGI Brenner era, because I got rid of my Miller era DVDs because I don't know. I'm just not interested in them. Spills and Thrills. This came out in season 17. That was 2013. So happy birthday to the Brenner era. Meet Porter. My name's Porter. I am so nostalgic for Spills and Thrills. I remember when season 17 came out. I loved it, and it got better with this release, Trouble on the Tracks. I really also love this release. Yeah, I really miss this era. I just want to go back. I just want to go back to 2013 to 2017 with the Brenner era. Don't we? Doesn't anyone else? Next up we have is Tales of the Rails with a Pretty Bear cover. I mean, this cover's not too bad, but it's just Bear. And there's the back. So, yeah. And now we have the last release of Thomas I have currently. Christmas on Sodor. There's Hank Hill Terrence. And also, this is the only Thomas release that has Mattel Creations on it. And it all went downhill from there. Finally, I got this done. What's funny is that, like, I tried to film this a couple times, but I just wasn't able to getting around to doing it, but now I have. And sorry if I sounded a little weird in this video. I'm not sick or anything, it's just I'm a little tired and I just want to go to bed. But yeah, that's all of my Thomas Home Media stuff. If you think I'm done, hell no, because I need to get more. I need to get more. It's just not enough. It's not enough. Maybe one day we'll take a look at my non-Thomas Home Media stuff, but for now, I'm just making a video on my Thomas stuff, because that's what everyone wants to see. But also, if you notice in my previous collection video on my Thomas Home Media stuff, some of the DVDs I have or had are not in this video. I gave some of those away. Like, I gave away my All Engines Go. I had an All Engines Go DVD. Then I had the I forgot it had Thomas and Flynn on it. I just got rid of those because they're just bad episodes, and I just don't really care about them. I don't even remember some of the episode titles through the Miller era. That's saying something. I'm sure a lot of people don't. So, yeah, we've reached the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and who knows, probably, again, maybe someday I'll make a collection video on my non-Thomas stuff for home media. Or we'll just see when the next collection video is. Have a good day, morning, or night, or whatever. I'll see you in the next video.